The Earth, Wind & Fire documentary is out. New Questlove John. It's really, really, really good. And, you know, good documentaries require praise and celebration and enjoyment of a moment. And Earth, Wind & Fire is one of those bands. They received a lot of commercial success, but I really think that people haven't always contextualized the story of the band Earth, Wind & Fire. And this story gets told excellently. And it had me thinking about my journey with their music as well. And of course, we all know September. Being a Virgo myself, September baby. Always loved the song September. My dad had the 45 Party Jam, Let's Groove Tonight. You know, huge commercial success. But Earth, Wind & Fire is one of those bands that had a lot of history, even before you got all the way there. Once I started digging for records on my own, I started digging into some more Earth, Wind & Fire stuff. And their later stuff, their successful stuff is great. But their earlier stuff is amazing, and I think even a little more. It's hard to say. I don't want to play favorites here, but I don't think there's a bad point to get into the band, and you find that out in this documentary. It starts at the genesis, and one of the parts starts out. Maurice White was a drummer for people like Ramsey Lewis, Ray Bryant, Marlena Shaw, Minnie Riperton. And you see the connection, the musical journey this man has had from Chess Records all the way up through to the final formations of Earth, Wind & Fire is absolutely incredible. I can recall going digging, and you know, digging is one of the ways that I connect through music. It's one of the reasons I love music and digging, is because it gives you your own piece of context, and you're basically kind of doing detective work. And I remember, you know, and of course you always start at home. I started in Halifax, Nova Scotia, where I was born, in Canada. And each country has their different pressings and stuff. In 2001, I took a trip over to the UK, and I went digging there, and I met a guy named Brent from a group called Aquasky Drum and Bass Collective, and he took me around digging in Bournemouth. It was an amazing experience, and I remember buying this record, UK pressing, Earth, Wind & Fire, the album, Open Our Eyes. And this is sort of the one. When we were watching the documentary, this is where they started to really make some moves on the charts with the song Mighty Mighty. But this album, and of course in 2001 it didn't have all this context, right? So I just bought the record. I'm like, what does early Earth, Wind & Fire? This one looks, I'd never found this record at home. I think it's their fourth record maybe. But watching this in the documentary, when this comes on, you really start to feel like they start gelling around this and start kind of seeing like the bigger vision. And I wanted to make this the record of the week. Long story short, this record specifically, this record's the UK press. It's got a CBS label that says Made in England. You know, every country, most countries that have vinyl presses have their own pressings, and this is a UK. So I remember getting the record and being like, this looks different. Oh yeah, I guess they have different records over here, different pressings in England and whatnot. I think I bought it for $5 or something like that. And I took it home and listened to it, and I was just blown away by the musical abilities of Earth, Wind & Fire on this. Maurice White on vocals, drums, and kalimba. Verdine White, Larry Dunn, Philip Bailey, Al McKay, Ralph Johnson, Johnny Graham, Andrew Woolfolk. Incredible, incredible. And this song here is one of those songs that every time that it comes on, it hits me right in the feels. I listened to it this morning with my fam, my kids, and it just felt like a good way to start the day. So with this being the end of Tuesday Morning Coffee right now, I'd like to end with the record of the week. It is Open Our Eyes by Earth, Wind & Fire. Go check it out. Watch the documentary as well when you have time. And I'm going to leave on this one. This one is just buzzy. I thought the synths in this matched up nice with the synths in this. Larry Dunn on the keyboards, Philip Bailey, Maurice White on the vocals, and more. This is Earth, Wind & Fire. Thank you, y'all. Record of the week. so much and have a great day. D-Moy!
So I miss you.
Fire in the chat for D-Moy.
To bring a melody. Ringing voices.
We eating steak today, Papa.
Sing sweet harmony. There's a song to make your day bright, your day bright.
I hope it did.
One that will last you long through troubled days. Keep in your heart, ooh, the light to brighten. Oh, 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 all of the dark. If it falls in your way, well, ooh, you need devotion. Oh, you need devotion.
Listen to Philip Bailey.
Bless the children. Whoa, deliver from the fruits of evil. In everyone's life, there's a need to be happy. Yeah. Let the sun shine a smile your way. Open your heart, feel the touch of devotion. Oh, maybe this song will help uplift your day.
Just an incredible song.
Make a better way. You need devotion. Bless the children. Oh, ooh, deliver. Fruits of evil. You need devotion. You need devotion. Bless the children. Why don't you bless the children, Lord? Deliver from the fruits of evil. You need devotion.
I mean, listen. If there's such thing as a perfect song, that might be it. That might be it. There's a certain feeling that song gives me, and I don't know if you just felt it, but I definitely did. Just unbelievable. And I mean, it's one of those songs that it just keeps going. It keeps holding a strong thing. The way that Philip Bailey ends the last verse before the chorus, because like it's like 1, 2. On the third beat, they say you need devotion. So he takes those extra 2 beats. The way that he ends his last thing off before it goes in that last chorus is just the icing on the cake.
Feel the touch of devotion.
Watch this.
Oh, maybe this song will help uplift your day. Make a better way. You need devotion.
Unreal. You could try your whole life to write a song that good and not be successful. Go see that Earth, Wind & Fire documentary. Absolutely. It's on HBO. In Canada, we've got it on Crave. I subscribe to Crave just to watch it because I'm about that life, all right? Okay, cool. And speaking of subscriptions and all that, thank you guys so much for the support today. Truly appreciate it. Big shouts out to my Top Grillin' crew. If you like this stream, please Go check it out on SkratchBastid.com. It will be up this evening. The Bastid's Barbecue is up there already. That's my top grilling crew, my VIP crew, the people that keep the lights on around here. Put it up in the chat if you really about that life. Nate, I see you. Ozzy, I see you. Brown Brother Fly Domino, we see you. Thank you so much. And without further ado, Demo, let go!
Wake up world, you got a brand new day.